Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. It's also timeless. So whenever you are stumbling into the sacred space with me is when you're meant to receive this message. So let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is that spirit wants to share with you today. So before I began this reading, I did a short meditation. And as I was in meditation, I felt myself between two people. And I feel that these two people were at a crossroads. And what I was hearing was, it's not you, it's them. Okay, so I'm going to bring you a message around this energy today. So what we're going to do first is start with 3 spirit animal cards. These spirit animals are coming forward, bringing you some guidance today. I feel some of you have been asking for guidance, and whatever it is that you are seeking is going to come through this reading today, especially if you're here in this collective. So first, we are getting Armadillo Spirit. Armadillo, if you've seen one, is bringing you a message around protection. So you may have seen this animal online, in person, or somewhere else, or you've been talking about an armadillo, you read about it in a book, saw it in an image. Wherever you're seeing it, this is your confirmation today, along with the other animals. So the armadillo is saying to you today, you are entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. I feel some of you are already within this experience where you are saying no to things that no longer align with you. And maybe there's a certain individual who may not like this. And this is why you're within that crossroads, or cross with someone is what they're saying here. And I'm getting the symbol of a cross coming in. So once again, you are entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. Know that you are safe and you are protected under divine protection as you are saying no to many things. Okay, your second message is elephant, forgiveness. So if you're seeing an elephant anywhere, this is a message of forgiveness for you. So if you are feeling angry about a past issue, the elephant is asking you to discover the more vulnerable feelings behind that anger. You are being asked to forgive and be gentle with others. So once again, if you are feeling angry about a past issue, the elephant is asking you to discover the more vulnerable feelings behind that anger. You're being asked to forgive and to be gentle with others. I feel sometimes we don't have the bigger picture around a situation, and it's because we're not understanding or receiving the information that we need in order to make a decision or to show up within our experience in a way that is truthful to us, because there's like this information or something that has been withheld. This is what I'm seeing here with this. It's really interesting that that's what the elephant is showing up with. And your third message now is hedgehog. Have you seen a hedgehog anywhere? Confirmation. Maybe you had one of those chocolate hedgehogs, right? They're the hazelnut hedgehogs. So the hedgehog is bringing a message about trust for you. So this is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get what you are doing, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts and you are more than worthy of them. So once again, this is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get what you are doing, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts. You are more than worthy. All right, so look at that. So these are your messages from your spirit animals. We're going to pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. I feel there's a relationship dynamic that is changing. Now, this could be a romantic relationship. This could be you and your spouse, you and your boyfriend or girlfriend. This could be a family member. This could be a coworker or someone else. but they're definitely putting me between two people to understand a situation or to bring you the clarity, guidance, the knowledge, or whatever it is that you are seeking within this situation. So 3 tarot cards for this. We are getting the Tower card. I'm getting a breakup here coming, or a breakup that's happened. And I feel that this is not you, it is them. I feel the dynamics have changed. There is a structure or a relationship that was built, and perhaps it was built on faulty bricks. It was like a structure that wasn't really sturdy and is now falling away. And you're going through the full experience of this. You're having a Tower moment experience. Now you are growing, you are learning, and you are evolving through this. Whatever's happening to you right now within a relationship, it is meant to happen. I know it is not good to hear that when you're going through this, but there's a purpose and a reason for everything. And this is all happening for your highest good. They want you to be strong, and they want you to make sure that you are taking care of yourself as you're moving through this. This is very difficult for some of you, but you are going to overcome this. Allow time to just pass here through this. This too shall pass. It's only temporary. Something better is on the other side of this for you. The Tower is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent. However, it is in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. I feel something's changed here within the relationship. I don't know if someone cheated. I don't know if someone lied. Someone's using drugs, but there's some sort of change that has taken place, and whoever this person is isn't the person that you met. They're different now. And we are getting strength. Spirit wants you to tap into your inner strength, and you have an abundance of strength within you. This is about taking care of yourself while you're going through the experience you're having. Everything is going to work out for you, but you need to tap into your strength because you have access to this. You don't want to be passive here. You want to be active in applying the strength in your life. Okay, the number 8 here on this card is about taking your power back, claiming it. You're becoming a new version of yourself. There's an old version of you that is now dissolving with whatever this Tower moment experience is. 2 major arcana cards here, my friends. Something big is happening here. Queen of Swords. You're coming back to yourself. I feel for some of you, you lost yourself within a relationship. Maybe it felt good in the beginning, but I feel that it hasn't been what it was, or it never has been what you thought it was. And you know, maybe the honeymoon has phased, maybe the honeymoon has faded. Right? There's a phase here I'm seeing. This could have been 3 months long, 6 months long, 1 year long, or longer. Something has faded. It's like an illusion, some sort of a mask that someone was wearing. I'm getting betrayal. I'm getting cheaters. I'm getting a lot of lies. I'm getting a love triangle. I'm getting a lot of different kinds of things. I'm seeing finances being a part of this Tower moment experience, but you're coming into your own. You're becoming stronger, and you're going to be way more focused, and the clarity you are seeking is coming to you. And you're going to be able to pave a path forward now with this information through growing and learning and evolving through this experience and actually regaining strength. Like, you're way powerful than you realize. Okay, so I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. I love it when you share with me how these cards show up in your life, how you resonate with this reading, and how these cards connect with you. So share with me in the comment section below, everyone. So yeah, this feels like a really tough situation that some of you are in. You're going through it, like you're really going through it. So remember that you are under divine protection. They want you to trust the process of what's happening, but they also want you to trust yourself. They want you to forgive yourself, and they want you to work on forgiving others. I know that's hard to do when you're within the experience, But as time passes, that forgiveness is going to be very important because it takes off this weight that you're carrying. When we're not forgiving, it doesn't mean that you have to forget what happened. Forgiveness is about just letting that energy go and not taking it on as your own. It is so important for some of us to forgive, right? So before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. Maybe there's somebody that you know that is going through this, experiencing a really rough time within a relationship. I do feel that I'm getting enmeshment, something to do with family dynamics. I feel that there may be a family member that is interfering, and I'm getting an external person here as well. This is why I was feeling like betrayal or like cheating energies, or someone that may have gambled money away, or like whatever this is. But a lot of different things are happening. I feel that the Strength card and the Queen of Swords, your intuition is incredibly strong. The red flags are there. And what I'm actually seeing here, when they put me between two people, I saw them like this, both back to back like this. So I definitely know something is happening here, some sort of a challenge, some sort of a change that has happened in a relationship. And I'm feeling a lot of different kinds of emotions. I'm feeling sadness, regret, anger, betrayal, resentment, feeling like you've been taken for granted, all kinds of things. And when we go through these kinds of experiences, these are tower moments for us. And I'm getting health also coming in as a factor for some of you. And I'm seeing something to do with age as well, right? Someone may have been hiding something from you, and you're finding that out. Many ways that the tower moment can show up within a relationship. And it is now time for whatever this is to come to an end and to fall away. I feel that there was a time set on this relationship. This wasn't by you. It's just timing that this person was meant to enter your life. The timing and the amount of time they were meant to spend with you, you with them. There's a lot that you have taught each other. And now you're meant to part ways. I'm definitely getting an energy of parting ways. And maybe right now things don't make sense to you, but they will once the dust settles and you realize that this is what was meant to happen because it was for your highest good. I feel that you haven't been yourself. And I feel that you haven't been yourself for a long time. And you know that this was meant to happen, but you kind of dragged it along for a certain period of time, or you trusted too long. And I'm not saying like this isn't your fault. This is just something that was going to happen, right? It's not you, it's them. And I feel that maybe someone is saying this to you as well. It's not you, it's me, right? And yeah, perhaps it is them. And I'm getting some of you that have been ghosted, and it's like your world, I feel, has fallen apart. It's like you've hit the ground so hard and you're having a hard time getting back up. This is why you have the Strength card, because Spirit is letting you know that you have the strength to move through this and overcome it. I know that breakups are hard. I know that when we get burned by someone, I'm getting somebody that may have been in business with someone else, and maybe they betrayed you in some way and lied to you and parted ways, which has kind of screwed you over in some way. And I feel financially for some of you. So in my own experience, I had an ex-husband who financially just destroyed my credit and me financially early on in my life. This is my daughter's father. He's passed away now. But I remember the experience I had was just devastating. Everything was in my name. And yes, I'm sharing that with you because I feel that sometimes we need to have separation with our finances. I just feel I have a lot of people that I know in my life, not close friends, but distant friends, and some close friends that rely on others for their finances. So I feel finances are definitely coming up. You want to create your own finances here, my friends. I just really feel like I tell my girlfriends, especially the ones that are living off or are being supported by their husbands, or husbands being supported by their wives, right? and they're really not building anything for themselves. I'm like, you really want to have security that you build for yourself. And that's just my own opinion, my own advice. You don't have to take it because it might be different for you. But I feel there's some sort of a scenario here where finances are kind of in the mix here and things are all over the place. And what they're showing me is a tossed salad. So perhaps you've been eating a tossed salad recently, or like the situation feels like the salt, the salad is being tossed around. Things are up in the air and there's so many questions, so many, so much that you're wanting to understand within this. And this is normal when we go through this. Right? I remember when I ended my relationship with my ex-husband, he was an alcoholic and he was very violent. He was also a drug addict, right? So it was really hard living with him. He was very violent at times, and I had to consider my daughter's safety, right? So that's why I had to leave him, and hard boundaries there. You have to quit or I'm leaving, and that's just how it had to be. And sometimes we have to protect ourselves. So Spirit is wanting you to set up some healthy boundaries around this. It takes a lot of strength, and you're incredibly powerful. You don't need this in your life, and you don't need the bullshit of others. I'm seeing someone who may have been controlling, someone that may have had power over you because you gave them that power. Sometimes we give our power away. I've done that in my relationships before, where, unwillingly or willingly, I feel sometimes it's willingly, you feel like, okay, you know what, if I do this, it'll keep this person happy. And you start people pleasing, and because we want to avoid conflict, we just do what others want for us. I was in a relationship here as well where I was giving a lot of myself but not receiving that back. And I feel some of you have given a lot of yourselves. This is why it hurts so much, because you put so much into the relationship. And someone here is taking it for granted and making you feel like you weren't even worthy, or you're like, you didn't mean anything. If you feel this way, you are incredibly strong, my friends. You're going to overcome this. You are going to recover from this. You're very, very strong. So what hasn't broken you is going to make you stronger. Even with my own experiences, like I've gone through some really, really tough relationships. The abusive and violence one was the most scariest one for me, because I always felt like I was walking on eggshells. Right. And finally, when I broke free, it wasn't an easy breaking free because we had kids and we had to go through that whole thing of, the separation and the kids. And it was just one of those battles. But for me, my freedom was very, very important. My peace, right? My sovereignty, my independence, me protecting my children. That was so, so important. So I felt like this mama bear energy coming through. And you have this energy within you, mama bear or daddy bear energy. Right? So stay strong here. You're being supported on all levels. And this is about you taking your power back. This is you reclaiming that energy, reclaiming yourself. No one has authority over you. You are the only one that has authority over you. If anyone is telling you otherwise, you need to put some healthy boundaries up, hard, healthy boundaries up. Sometimes people need those in order to change, and some people just don't change. And this is where we walk away. And I'm not saying that there is going to be a solid breakup here. There may be a rekindling or communication, which is an incredibly powerful tool for you. So the way that you express yourself within the situation that you're in with a specific individual. I actually had a friend who had a business partner, and the business partner was secretly hiding how they felt about their position and their experience within that company. And one day this person just backstabbed the other person and left, and my friend was left there with all the burdens, all the debt, just all the contracts, and it was just, and everyone around them saw the signs. They didn't see the signs. And I have another friend who has gone through a breakup in a marriage where the signs were there, but they just didn't see it. And sometimes we just don't, because we trust and we're very kind and we're just want to have the best outcome, and it just comes in like it just hits us like a ton of bricks. I've seen this many times in my life, and you want to stay strong, especially if this is happening to you. You want to stay strong within the situation because there's something better that is coming forward, right? Whatever this was, you outgrew it. It expired. It no longer serves your higher purpose. Whether you change or the other person changed, I feel both of you changed. This is what I'm picking up on. Both parties have changed. And some of you have had a long time with each other where perhaps there is no awareness around the changing of one another, right? So anytime I have ever gone through a breakup, I have, I just out of sight, out of mind. I'm just like, you can keep everything. I'm just going to restart. Some of us can't do that. In my experiences, I also couldn't do that, but I made it happen for myself because I'm like, I don't want to have anything to do, especially if it's a bad breakup, a bad relationship, and someone did you wrong. I'm not about revenge. I don't take revenge on people. I let karma take care of it, and karma does take care of it. It's very real. I show up within the energy with love. Here with the Strength card, you have a lot of strength. You have a lot of love. You have a lot of wisdom, right? I'm getting Mars as a planet coming in and the sign of Leo. So some of you might have Leo somewhere in your birth chart, or someone, maybe the other party is a Leo. I'm not saying this is a negative energy. This is an energy that is supporting you. Sometimes we have people that come into our lives to teach us lessons, right? So that is a supporting energy. Even though it feels negative, we have learned a lesson through that person. And, you've taught each other things. When the times were good, they were good. When they were bad, they were bad. Both exist, and nothing's ever perfect, right? Nothing is perfect. And they don't want you to close yourself now as you are moving forward. They want you to keep yourself open. I know that's hard to do when you've gone through an experience, but there's something better coming along. So with the Queen of Swords, the number 8, the number 10, and the number 14. 8, 10, 14, you might be seeing these numbers separately or in a sequence in some way. These are number frequencies or light codes that are connecting you to this message, to this reading, to this experience. Remember that your spirit guides are with you. They're sending you signs. So that's whether that's through you seeing a lion, hearing the word lion, seeing lions in images, right? Like images of lions somewhere in a picture, in a book, somewhere else, hearing the word lion, reading about a lion. I'm getting the Lion King coming in. Simba is a name that is coming in. I don't know if you have a pet by the name of Simba. I'm getting Sam coming in here, Samantha as well. These are names. What is this? Bruce and Deborah are coming through as well. And I'm getting Haley. These are all names that are just coming through. And if I keep talking about names, you're going to keep giving me names. I'm getting Jeff, Jonathan, Mike is coming through. This is really interesting. Brittany, I'm getting Tiffany coming through as well. What is this? Okay, there's a lot of names coming. I'm seeing a lot of names floating around in my mind's eye right now. Clarity. This is what you're going to receive. Freedom, growth, self-care, self-love here is going to be incredibly important as you're moving through this. Patience with yourself. Love for yourself through whatever experience you're having. There is nothing wrong with you. Spirit wants you to know there is nothing wrong with you no matter what someone is saying. You are perfect just as you are. You are worthy and deserving of love. No matter what anyone tells you, if it's working against you, if they're saying something that is opposite of what I'm saying to you here, that is not true. You are deserving and worthy of love. You are lovable, and love surrounds you. When you're showing up within that space of love, you start to see the love around you. And I feel that there's like dynamics and a lot of truths are coming out. You're starting to see a lot of truths. You're starting to see people for who they are. This is what I'm seeing here because I'm getting sides now being taken. And maybe you were a part of a friend group or you had certain individuals that you used to spend time with. I feel these relationships are also changing within a certain relationship that you have. You're actually entering a new experience in your life, an experience that is better for you. It is way better for you, and I feel this was a long time coming. You felt it, you've sensed it, you've desired it. Where you were wasn't working for you. And whatever you built together, like I feel there were all these dreams together, you were building, maybe you had a pet together with somebody, or, there's so many different things. I'm seeing future things that were planned, and all of that is now shattering. I'm seeing a mirror shatter. I don't know if there's a mirror that shattered recently. I'm also seeing a black cat that may have crossed your path. I'm seeing a raven coming through as well. I'm seeing spirit animals coming forward along with the armadillo, the elephant, and the hedgehog. Many different ways that spirit is communicating and sending you signs. Now, I'm seeing someone that is being really hard on themselves because they weren't aware of the signs or didn't recognize them or ignored them. Don't be too hard on yourself. I feel whatever experience you had, you were meant to have that experience. You know, even with my first marriage, it went way longer than it should. I stayed way longer than I should. Right? But that happens. And had anything gone differently with that, I wouldn't be here in front of you today. So there's a purpose and a reason why things happen in our lives, and they don't want you to be hard on yourself. They want you to give yourself lots of self-care and self-love, forgive yourself, trust yourself, and know that everything that is happening is working in your favor, even though it doesn't feel like it right now. Okay, and they want you to seek support at this time. So whether this is through friends, family, ask your spirit guides, especially if you don't have support, you are going to go through waves of energy. And it's really important. This is where out of sight, out of mind is really going to play a huge role in your healing process. So you don't want to get caught in a loop here with your mind, thinking about what happened, thinking about how things could have happened. If you could have done something differently, they could have done something differently. This is natural for us to think this way after we go through something traumatic or a breakup or a relationship change where we think about things and we're too hard on ourselves. You want to create peace in your mind. This is something that they really want you to cultivate, is peace in your mind, implementing mindful practices, meditations, music that bring you to a place of calm, joining groups, you know, women's groups, men's group, where you can sit and talking to a counselor, a therapist, right? Working on the healing process. And you're going to go through lots of waves of emotions, and again, allow yourself to go through them, feel them, because you firsthand just went through something that was very difficult for you. So there's no denying it. It's just flowing with it and allowing yourself to surrender to that experience, right? Better things are on the horizon. And I feel that you're going to see things very clearly once the dust settles, but the dust needs to settle in order for you to see clearly. And, you know, I was lost in the woods recently. I made a collective reading where I shared that experience with all of you. And I remember when we were being led out by the search and rescue, we were in the dark and it was gravel road. And as I was behind the cars, the gravel dust was just, I couldn't see anything. Right? I'm like, this is so hard to see. I can see the lights of the cars, but I can't see the road. This is really hard. So I had to stay far behind and just follow as much as I can. And finally, after like a half an hour of driving, which was really scary for me, the dust settled and we got a clear path. So this too shall pass. And know that you are supported, you are protected. Angels are around you as well. You're going to see the signs of angels around you through people, through signs, through the animals, through feathers, through lots of different things, and actually seeing the sightings of angels in some way. Okay, so what I wanted to do now is bring you a message from your angels and your ancestors. Okay, so let's see what it is that they're wanting to share with you through this. Okay, so remember, it's not you, it is them. Let's see what else they're wanting me to share here through this. Is animal guardian. You are protected and you are guided by your animal guardians. This is why there's so many animals that some of you may be seeing around you. So trust your instincts. You really want to trust your instincts here. There's something happening within a relationship dynamic where you're getting a gut feeling. Your intuition is telling you, and maybe there's no confirmations in your physical reality, but you know deep down inside something isn't right. Trust that, because that is letting you know. So you may be seeing an owl, again, a raven, a panther, a deer. We've got hawk wings here. So you might be resonating with the woman on this card. So perhaps you're seeing someone that looks like the woman on this card. This is just a confirmation that you are around earth angels. So animal guardian. The message here is trust the powerful animal spirit within to learn more about yourself and your talents. The animal guardian is the card that represents the angels of the animal kingdom. Animals are angels of nature who have incredible lessons to offer and medicine that can support you on your spiritual journey and help you survive some of your greatest challenges. When you connect with the energies of animals, you can learn a lot about yourself and the earth. You also have instinctive animal energy within that can direct you towards everything you need and more. The Animal Guardian card depicts a tribal angel being held and supported by her animals. She has a love for them and they have a love for her, demonstrating how incredibly connected nature is with the spiritual realms. You have a powerful animal within that can be wild, protective, instinctive, and even calm. Animals don't second guess how they feel, they just express it. And you can learn from that. When this card arises, it's important to connect with how you really feel, how you want to feel, and what you really need. Take the time to connect with your animal energy and express it naturally. Let even the fiercest energy move through you before returning to your natural state. It will teach you a lot about your gifts and how you can grow within a particular situation with someone or something. Okay, so this is the Animal Guardian coming forward. So we're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading with an angel number. So some of you might already be seeing this number around. So we are getting 1515. You're getting a big break. The big break is here. So an opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when performing your tasks. So you want to make light of the situation, even if it feels heavy. You know, to have a little bit of fun and maybe even laugh at the situation, because sometimes we need to lighten the mood, right? Her tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. Okay, and we have some keywords here: innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. I feel you're learning a lot about yourself through this relationship change. And I feel this is something, again, they keep saying a long time coming. Something that has been a long time coming. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.